Hi, it's Red Raven here and welcome to my channel, my darlings. Today's video I'm going to be showing you my plant collection. So far, we are up to, 11 plants so far, and I'm going to show you all of them individually. So let's get into the video. Number 1 and 2 are these succulent cacti. I bought them from Lidl's, Aldi. I cannot remember for the life of me what they are called. Cannot remember. The other ones I have a better understanding of their names, but I cannot remember what these are called. But I just love them. I loved how unusual they are, how spiky they are. I love this one, how much this one looks like a flower. And also as well, when I first got this one, it was very flat. It's very opened up a lot more since I've brought this one home. They've been watered, they're grown, doing very well, but as succulents go, they grow quite slowly. So, on to plant number 3. Plant number 3 is my 3rd succulent, and this is a Grassula. Now, I loved this plant when I first saw it. It's very rubbery, and it kind of reminds me of, what's it called? Like on the bottom of the ocean. Like coral. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of coral, and hasn't been repotted at all, doesn't need to be repotted currently, and is thriving, doing really well, and since it's been home, these have opened up a lot more. But yeah, I love this little plant. I just love the way it looks, and it kind of looks a bit alien, and I just really, really like it. So on to plant number 4. Plant number 4 is I'm going to probably butcher the name, Chamadora, which is part of the palm family. I saw this plant in a garden centre in St. Peter's. As much with the last succulent you just saw, I wanted something just a little bit bigger. These do grow quite big, and I just wanted something that looked, more exotic. I like my succulents, I like my exotic plants, and this is part of the palm family, and I just love it. I just love the way it looks, and it's just a nice little plant to have in your house, and having plants has really helped. So on to plant number 5. Number 5. Wow, I'm going to stand back a bit. This is my beautiful peace lily. Now, I love this plant to death, and they're really easy to water, specifically these ones, because they are called a dramatic plant for a reason. And that's because when they really need watering, they'll just go, ugh, just be really dramatic. She's doing really, really well. I love this plant. I just love the leaves, foliage. We did have a flower on the top, but it was very damaged when I brought it home. I sort of gave it a couple of days, went from green, kind of went white, then went really yellow and started being more and more dark into colour, so we thought, right, it's probably going to die, so we cut off. But since being home, she has had there's 2 leaves here and there that were raveled up, and they are unravelling. There is literally currently one here. A minute. You can see here that's slowly unravelling now as well. So she's doing incredibly well. And that is plant number 5. On to plant number 6. Plant number 6 is my Monstera. Now, Monstera I got from Webb's Garden Centre, and obviously when I bought it, it didn't have a stick in it. Obviously, as you know, they are, well, if you didn't know, they are creepers. They do creep. They do have nodes as well. They kind of crawl and go up things. So we've got this sort of pole, bamboo-y pole here, to sort of keep the plant in place as it is growing. We haven't had any separation of the leaves yet, but the leaves are always green. We've got a little baby here, a little baby leaf here, and I think a very tiny one right in there. but I really love the Monsteras. I know that this guy is gonna get absolutely monstrous, but at the moment, he's just chilling. He's just chilling. He's a cool dude. He's just chilling. You know, he really is, and I really love them. So I'm going to put him back, and then we'll be on to plant number 7. This is plant number 7. Now, if you remember from when I went to Whitley Gardens, you will remember this little dude, where I had to repot him because he was overwatered, but the lady who does the gardening there sorted it out. And what we do have, if you can see, is we have 2 little shoots. 2 little shoots. 2 little shoots. Now when I first came home, they were literally like, trying to show you, they're only like about here, like only like you could just about see them, and as you can tell, they are, you know, growing quite a lot now, which is really good. These plants are amazing. They're very durable. They are quite cactusy, I would say. They grow a massive red plant out the centre of it. It sort of unravels and it's really, really pretty. So that's my little dude. I love him. He's good. I love all my plants, you know. They bring me a lot of joy. So let's go on to plant number 8. And number 8 is my snake plant. Now I have named, I have 2 snake plants on this list. I have named both my snake plants. I know it's probably very random to name your snake plants, but it's more like a little jokey thing than anything else. But snake plant number 1, this is called Steve. I've called this Steve. He did have to be repotted. This did have to be repotted. I love this plant. Just the way that it looks is unusual. Yes, it will get a lot bigger. They don't grow too fast, but don't even know if I'm going to be able to show you. There we go. If you can see there, look, we got another stem come in, and here we have this. Get near the camera. I don't know if that is a flower or maybe a new plant. I'm not entirely sure, but you know, it is growing. And I just love the pattern, if you can see what I mean. Look, the pattern on these dudes are really pretty. Just really pretty. And he's just a cool little plant. You know, he's just a cool little plant. So, on to plant number 9. Plant number 9 is my other snake plant, which is a little baby. And I have called this snake plant Alan. So we have Alan and Steve. Steve and Alan. Alan and Steve, snake plants. Now, I just love the colour of these. I love the way that they grow. Yes, he is like currently growing towards this way, so on the way back he kept falling over. So hopefully, I've tried to turn around a bit, but also I've learned that you probably should turn plants around. Again, I'm still learning what I need to do. But they are amazing. I just like the way they look, and they're like a really good decorative plant to have. And they're pretty much nigh on impossible to kill, like literally, you know, but they have to have sunlight, but not direct sunlight, otherwise they will burn, which is perfect, which I will show you my window and where they are afterwards. But yeah, that is Alan, the snake plant. So, on to number 10. This is number 10. This is my, give me a second, Calathea. Now Calatheas are really cool as well because in the daytime they spread out. Like for example right now, quite spread out. And at night time they close up. But the one thing I really like about these is the detail on the leaves, and also, if you can see on the other side, these sort of little purplish hue. It's really, really pretty. These plants, again, these ones do grow quite, they do grow quite big, they do, but they're really, really good, and I really like them. I just like the way they look, and I am currently building my forest. You know, I always wanted a garden, and it's not going to happen. I live in a flat, and then I think, once I think my autistic brain / ADHD brain realised that we could like get plants inside, I was like, ooh, I can have plants inside. I can have my own garden inside. Yes. Yes. So that's beautiful. Now, I did want to say about the snake plant you just saw and the Calathea. It is from the Jungle Shop. You can search for them on Instagram, the Jungle Shop. It's an amazing guy there who I spoke to him for a while and just sort of like talking about how plants like really help with my autism and sort of really help with mental health. When I'm around my plants, I feel so much more comfortable and I feel so much more relaxed with myself. And I know there are people out there, like, it's just a plant. It is more. It's more than just a plant, you know. Plants are amazing. They give us oxygen. They're beautiful, you know. And they just help a lot. You know, the energy they let out into the air. But yeah, moving on to my last plant in this collection. This is plant number 11. Now, I love this little plant. It looks like a little tree. It is going to grow like a little bit more, just a little bit more taller, but it is so sweet and so cute. And I think they actually cut it off from a tree and just stuck in a pot because unfortunately some of the soil came out and there's like a little cylinder in here, so I may have to sort that out at some point because it looks like this has been put in around some other soil with a plastic thing. Not quite sure what that is, but I might have to look at that and repot it. But currently right now, it doesn't need repotting. It's okay, it's cool, it's chill, and this is what I call Little Lizzy. Little Izzy is a mini polysalus, butchering the name, dyslexic, apologise, basically butterfly. And I just love like the little details, look. Just the little details, it's just so sweet. This is such a cute little plant. And that ends my plant collection. But before I sign off, let me show you my plant setup first. Let's go. These are where my succulents are. And my little baby easy plant. Just in my little windowsill right there. This is where my bigger plant collection is. So they're all in my bay window, getting sun, but not direct sun, so that they can not burn, but still get the sunlight. And these are all my plants. And that is the end of the video, my darlings. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, I love you, you're amazing, you're wonderful. Never stop being you. And I'll see you next video, my darlings. Very, very out.